Hello, it is time to start the show. And I'm going to get started right after this.
How's it going, everybody? Happy Wednesday. It's trivia night. Welcome to the David McNiner YouTube channel. My guy from Stockton, California, Bryant Culp, I heard his cousin's in the draft class, some tight end. Then we got this guy from Daly City, 49ers Ultimate Report.
Hello, everybody.
And I think I sent the link to everybody. We'll see who shows up, though, here in a minute. But yeah, this ought to be off-season topics are getting interesting. All kinds of people with the, trade everyone, start over again, fire Kyle. Oh yeah. Okay, none of this is going to happen. I'm just being honest. None of this is going to happen. It would be dumb to trade it to blow up a built team that is a couple plays away from winning the Super Bowl. I mean, literally. Ray, for example, at the beginning of the game, CMC doesn't fumble. We drive it down, score a touchdown. That changes the dynamic of the whole game. That play where Ray that bounced off Luter Jr.'s foot and Ray tried to pick it up and make a play versus fall on it. That was also big, but that might not have even happened if CMC scored that touchdown. See, there's all kinds of things that could have went better, but what's done is done. There's absolutely nothing we can do about it. There is something the 49ers can do about it. And I'm still on the draft to center and guard train right now. A lot of people want us to take tackle. They look at McKivitz like he's a problem. Against speed rushers, he had issues, yeah. But all the other guys, no. And I honestly think he did a good job. I don't think he's that bad. If we want to draft a tackle to possibly replace Trent Williams in the future, okay. But I don't look at tackle like it's the first draft pick. I look at it like it's gonna. Our team thinks trenches. So best player available out of edge, defensive tackle, guard, or center. That's what I'm seeing, but I'm not in the 49er front office, right? About you, Ryan, what do you think?
I'm about right there with you. I think it's going to come down to best player available. Now, some people say we don't do it like that. I kind of think we did it like that last year. We had a plan. We did trade up to make sure we got our guy, and then as the draft went, we went best player available. We felt at the time the kicker was the best player available. A lot of people got upset about that, but it was a starter. So a lot of people were saying, well, we need a tight end. Well, they did draft tight ends last year. They also drafted linebackers this year. So if you look at the formula, like what are the missing pieces that we need, you pretty much nailed it. There's some pieces on the offensive line. And we know as far as the 49ers go, they normally like to go after a defensive lineman or a defensive player. So it's, defensive edge or line. I like to group those guys together because if you play the edge, you should be able to play the line, right? But that's not always the case. And maybe that's the reason we try to keep going after those guys. So I think for us, what we draft 32, or 30, 32, right?
31. We drafted 31. I wish we drafted 32 because that would mean we won. Yeah.
So when we get our draft pick, I think it really will come down to best player available, but it'll be offensive lineman or defensive lineman. That's my thoughts. So, but just like you, best player available, because you got to kind of take what you get at that point, right? There's a lot of options, but the best option's kind of right there, and it's almost handwritten.
All right. So, John Jay, I'm going to swing the question to you, but before that, I got to do some shameless self-promotion. We're having a jersey giveaway, folks. Check the video out. And folks, so subscribe to me. Hopefully you are if you're watching. My man Bryant Colt, this guy right here, and Korey Davis with a K, Korey with a K, Davis. And screenshot the fact that you're subscribed to all three of us and email it to the email down there. And we only have a few people entered. The more people that enter, the merrier. You're getting a signed COA, authenticated Colin Kaepernick jersey. It's a real deal.
Real deal. Holyfield.
John Jay, though, back to the question, buddy. What do you think?
So, if the Niners are going to look at defense, I think we're going to find out in a week what's going to happen with Kinlaw, because we don't know where he's going to be going or if he's going to be staying. Eric Armstead, he doesn't have many years. Like he'll still be playing with us, but we don't know how many more years he'll be a Niner. Khalil Davis, like he tried to come back at the end of the season, and we put him back on IR. So I'm going to say the defensive tackle, and I do agree on the offensive line. Looking at guard, the right guard or right tackle, that's what I feel could be the choice.
Yeah, and truth be told, we do not know. We have no idea what our front office is thinking, folks. They could be thinking run it back with the same of 5 offensive linemen. We don't know. But yeah, so it's 49er trivia, even though not everyone's here, which it kind of surprises me that not everyone's here yet. I did send the link out. I know I did. But it's cool, Sometimes folks can't make it. But we're actually doing 49ers with jersey numbers 46 through 60 tonight. And in the future, the shout out to Brian, this is his idea. We might just revisit the idea and do all teams with these numbers, all teams with jersey numbers, with bonus points if you can think of a 49er. We might do that.
What's up?
And how's it going, Melissa?
Currently not drenched in rain. Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Just making sure. Yeah, sorry, we've been getting a lot of rain here in Jersey. So how are you guys?
Doing good.
Yeah, like several days ago we had a storm. It's warmed up, all the snow's melted. Go figure. And but they had a real windstorm before that storm happened, and it wasn't snowy at that point. So we had tumbleweeds. Shout out to Terradome. He saw a picture of these tumbleweeds in Utah. One of my buddies lives out west in the kind of rural-ish area, and his truck, he has an awning on the side of his house, and his truck, he left the nose of it sticking out. So he walked out to get it to go to work, and the tumbleweeds were going. His truck literally caught all of them in the neighborhood, and it went up over his hood and to his windshield with tumbleweeds.
Crazy.
I told him, you should have took a picture and sent it to me. But yeah, we haven't had a windstorm in a while, so that the tumbleweeds will build up. There we go. Getting on the website so we can do our numbers.
Oh,
There's about there's 18 players to choose from.
Oh boy.
Hey, it's number 46. And Bryant, we're going to start with you.
Oh no.
I guess not everyone's coming tonight, so we might actually be able to plow through this and do us a mock draft. It's mock draft season, If you didn't watch it, folks, I did a mock draft episode 1, and it was best player available no matter what position. We didn't end up with one trench player. It was all position players. It was crazy. We did end up with Frank Gore Jr. with the last pick, though, didn't we?
Oh boy, we sure did. Okay, are you ready? I'm taking a shot. Tabor Pepper.
Tabor taking a shot.
Taking a shot.
Taking a shot. Yep. Tabor Pepper.
All right, I got lucky because I'm like, oh boy, I don't know if I know another one. I don't know if I know another one.
I'm looking at this list and I can't tell you anything. Wow. But Melissa, can you think of a former or current? Well, I can't say current because Bryant just took Tabor Pepper, but a former 49er player with the number 46.
46?
And you can take a wild guess. You don't have to be correct. It's okay.
Oh wow. Oh, and real quick, happy birthday, Melissa! Belated birthday.
Yep, happy belated birthday.
Asked David to tell you to say thank you because I saw your comment on Terradome's channel before I went live with them, and I just wanted to appreciate you guys for the birthday wishes. That was really nice. Current or former? I might be wrong, but wasn't Jordan Mason like a mid 40 number before he switched over to his current number?
He was. I can't remember what number that was. We run into him. I ran into that last show, so I think it was like either from 40 to 45.
I know I haven't seen
he was
here because I remember Get 'em Boy Lou made one of his edits for Jordan Mason in that first preseason game.
But John Jay, can you think of a player number 46?
First, happy birthday. Hopefully you had a fun birthday.
You.
Number 46. Let me think of a Niner player because I don't know any 46 players. So I'm just gonna say, what was that fullback tight end that we had during the Harbaugh era?
Bruce Miller.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with him.
Ooh, it doesn't have his name on here.
Take a shot.
Bet we'll run into him though. I remember he was like a linebacker and we switched him, right?
Yeah.
Or defensive end. I can't remember. I think he was the guy that changed positions though.
Oh, I think I know what number he is.
All right, so we got Danny. Oh wow, Abramowicz. I'm just took a stab at it. I hope I didn't hack your name up, sir. Marcus Ball, Roman Bentz, Derek Carrier. That was 2013 and 14. I don't even remember that guy. Charlie Elliott, Tom Hallmore, Brian Leonhard, Clay Matthews. That was a player from 1950, not the Clay Matthews everyone's thinking about. Tim McDonald.
Yeah.
Melvin Morgan, Alfred Morris.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he was with us in 2018, wasn't he? Chip Myers, Mark. Oh, my goodness. Mark not trying it. I remember him too, though.
Did you say Marcelino
Tabor Pepper.
Ball?
It's like Nzeocha. I remember this guy. I don't remember why. It's either really bad or really good. It's one of the two. Hal Putty, Hamp Tanner, Delaney Walker, which that's actually the guy Bebop guessed in the chat. Shout out to him. And Tim Washington. Now we come to a strange one, 47. I don't know if anyone's going to know one here. There are like, wow, at least 24. And we switch off who starts. So Melissa, you be starting with number 47.
Oh,
he was number 47? Ugh.
I'm just gonna throw a random name out there. It's probably wrong. I'm gonna go with Jordan Willis. I know like he had a bunch of random numbers all over the board while he was here through his many stops.
Yeah, no, it doesn't have him on here. I'm actually looking at this list thinking, who the heck are these guys? But that's interesting. John Jay, what do you got?
Yeah. Elijah Lee. That name just popped in my head.
Yep, he was with us from 2017 to 2019.
Oh, wow. Lucky.
Nice job, LaJoy.
Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna
Bryant, buddy, what do you got?
Oh, I'm gonna take a shot. I think I'm definitely wrong on this one, but I'm gonna take a shot. I'm gonna go Kyle Nelson.
Kyle Nelson, the long snapper?
Yeah, I don't think he was 47, but I'm taking a shot.
He wasn't. I'm gonna get to this one number, and you guys are gonna be like, "What?" Yeah, the guy that didn't make the block.
Oh boy,
Jerry Aldridge, Billy Bajima. That's probably totally said wrong. Brian Body Calhoun, Tom Collier, Gabe Crishon. Wow. Marcus Cromartie. Was that Antonio's brother?
yeah.
Chris Dressel, John Failer, Adria Hardy, Ed Hinkie, Hugo Hollis, Kermit Johnson.
Yeah.
Wow. Tyler Croft.
Oh, no.
We all remember the guy that missed the block. He must have changed his number for the season. John Kuzman, Elijah Lee, Al Matthews, Kevin McDermott, Bob Mike, Britt Miller, Dickie Mogul, Savion Smith, Jamar Taylor, Kevin Ware, and Don Woods. Now I know you guys are gonna guess. Like someone already guessed. Don't do it. Someone already guessed one for this number, I believe. See the Bebop Bebop, John Lynch.
David didn't get for 40.
That's funny. That's funny. But yeah, we're going number 48, and we're starting out with John Jay this time.
This is going to be a bias because I'm a big fan of him. Fred Warner.
Was that his name? Oh, that was his number. That was his number before he changed it to 54.
Mhm.
Wow. Bryant?
Oh wow. Wow. Okay, I'm not gonna. I don't know numbers, so I'm gonna take a random shot. Derek Green. Again, just taking a shot.
What's good, John?
What's up?
Hello, John.
What's up?
But Derek Green.
I don't think we got it.
He's not. No, he's not on the list. It's cool though. And let's see, who do we start with? John Jay. So we're at Melissa.
I was gonna go with, I think Oren Burks is currently wearing it, or is it George Odom? It's
He
one of the
is.
two.
He is currently wearing it.
And Oren Burks.
John LaJoy, number 48. What do you got?
Don Woods. Don Woods.
Don Woods for number 48. I don't have him on this list.
Oh.
No, you're good.
Oh wow.
So we were all right. We're gonna restart it up here with Bryant. Now we have you here though, because we don't want to mess up the rotation.
Yep. That's cool.
But we got Brian Allen, Oren Burks, Floyd Collier, Phil Francis, Brian Hill, Kyrine Johnson. How do you even pronounce that? Sammy Johnson, Ken McAllister, Winton McManus, Billy Mixon, Joe Morgan, Al Satterfield, Trent Smith, Philip Tanner, Will Tukofu. Oh, Jason, I need your help. Mike Verjohn, Austin Walter, Fred Warner, and John Woot. And we're at 49. That's like the best number ever. I cannot expect you guys to get even one of these. Well, yeah, there's like 17 players. There's 17 to choose from. But I don't think there's anybody memorable from the 49ers that actually wore 49. That's why I said that.
I got one.
But
I got one.
But we're starting with Bryant. So Bryant, number 49.
Bruce Miller.
Did you say Bruce Willis?
Bruce Miller.
Bruce Miller.
Oh, Bruce Miller. Yeah, he's got it.
That's the only
That
one
was
I
that
can.
guy.
That's the only one I can think of. He's got red hair too.
John Jay, what do you got?
I don't know if you guys know this player, and I don't know if I'm right. Eli Harold, linebacker.
Isn't that the guy we traded to Minnesota?
Yeah, we traded him. Don't know what team, but we did.
Yeah, he's not on this list. But
Okay.
yeah, that was the guy we traded to Minnesota. I remember that. John LaJoy, what do you got? Number 49.
Gonna get this one out. Eli Mitchell. He has won it
Yeah, he did.
for 1
He
year.
wore that number is his rookie year in camp. And Melissa?
Trenton Cannon.
Yeah. What was Trenton Cannon? I don't remember him at all.
Hold up. I think I still have a photo of him somewhere in here. Give me a second.
But yeah, these are the players: Trenton Cannon, Adrian Cooper, Earl Cooper, Jim Dre, Jeff Fuller, Visco. I'm not doing it. Terry
McNair.
Jones, huh?
This
Oh,
is
okay.
Trey Cannon and Trey Lance.
Oh, wow. Maybe he's meant to be Trey Lance's juice. But Terry Jones, Dwight Lee, Bobby Luna, Ralph McGill, Bruce Miller, Elijah Mitchell, John Monachino, must be Italian, Vern Robertson, and Aaron Walker. Now we're going with number 50. And there's actually a couple guys that come to my mind when I say this number. And there's way more. Wow. I'm not looking forward to reading this name list. I'm not. But John Jay, we're starting with you, buddy. Number 50.
Does Jalen Graham, our rookie, wear 50?
He does.
All right.
And John LaJoy.
Reggie McKenzie.
Yep. Sorry, it takes me a minute to file through this incredibly long list of names. Melissa, who do you have?
This one's gonna really hurt me to say out loud because I really believed in this player, but I'm glad he got out when he did. Chris Borland.
Oh wow, yep. Man, he could still be on the team too.
Yeah, but I'd much rather someone get out when he had all those concussions his whole life, and with CTE.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I can't do this. That's what he did. Bryant, buddy, number 50.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same one. So I'm gonna have to pivot. Derek's. I think I'm close. Derek Smith.
You're right.
Yep. He was a very good linebacker for us.
I think he was before, or he was. I think he was after. Yeah, I think it's after Jeff Ulbrich.
Yep. But you have Ed Baird, Nick Belnor, Cesar Belthar, Chris Borland, Dyreel Briggs. Oh, that's interesting. Brock Coyle, Chris Dahlman in 1993, Floyd Dean, Michael Duwumfar. He was in 2022, probably didn't make the team. Ricky Ellison, Larry Etena, Jalen Graham, Hieronymus Grasu, Joe Harris, Thomas Henderson, Cam Johnson, Ed Judge, Jim Looney, Alex Mack. Like Reggie McKenzie, Dave Morton, Tony Peterson, Gary Plummer. That's the guy. That guy and Derek Smith are the two guys that come to my mind when I think number 50 for the 49ers. Lee Rucka, Stan Sheriff, Ron Schumann, Derek Smith, Terry Tutelo, Jerry Tubbs, wow, Artie Ulmer, Dave Washington, and Walt. Walt, not trying it because I'm not down to hack the guy's name up. It's funny. At my work, we've been interviewing a lot of people to take this programmer position that came open. And they're talking to a very well-dressed man today. And I was like, well, how'd he do? Boss is like, oh, that was a salesman. He's trying to sell software. I'm like, oh, sorry about that. But we got number 51. And I believe we started with John Jay. So, John LaJoy, we're starting with you. Number 51.
All right. One of the best linebackers out there during my generation, Ken Norton Jr. And now he's a linebacker coach with Seattle.
I'm surprised we don't hire him. You know, we got them. Melissa, who do you have?
The man before 53 became 53, so that would be Takeo Spikes. I remember Takeo Spikes on with Patrick.
I remember him being here for a minute too. Bryant.
Ryan, you're mute.
Oh. No, he's all right.
I didn't hear nothing.
I just noticed he's muted. I'd say something.
I was gonna say Ken Norton Jr. too. I don't know really 51. I'm thinking of offhand. So
think about Greenlaw and Warner, and who was their running mate?
Yeah, Aziz, I guess. I don't know.
Yes, Aziz Al-Shaair.
But that's not, like, so I don't want to point or anything. I can't think of anybody really offhand. But thank you, Melissa.
No problem.
I really
John Jay. Who do you got?
You guys picked some really good names. I'm just gonna take a shot and say I know that's not his number.
John Jay, think of a rookie.
D. Winters.
Oh, close.
That was a good guess. I'll say his name is being said in the second hole here. We have Aziz Al-Shaair, Robert Beal Jr.
Oh,
he didn't play much, but he looked good in the Super Bowl, in my opinion. Carter Campbell, Blake Costanzo, Randy Cross, 1977, 1988. He was our center. Bruce, I know Bryant's like Bruce Elia, Jay Foreman, Clegg Hoggins, Gerald Hodgins, Dick Horn. Wow. That's an interesting. Carl Keever, Ken Norton Jr., Salim Rashid. I remember you.
Mm-hmm.
Dan Scuda, Malcolm Smith, the guy we signed for 1 year, supposed to be, a really good linebacker. Gordy Sato, Takeo Spikes, and Bob Tichenil. That's actually how it's pronounced, I swear. If I hack your name up, you're more than welcome to cuss me out in the chat if any of y'all are listening. But we're going with number 52. And Melissa, you get to start this one off.
I want to say the most obvious one because I'm so happy he's in the Hall of Fame finally.
I'll just
But
say it.
but I feel like I should go into like a random place just so that way somebody else gets the privilege of saying that name. So I'm gonna go with a name. I think I looked this up a couple days ago because you were telling me certain numbers to look up, and I think this is one of them. TJ Slaughter.
Yep.
I love
That's
the
it.
name Slaughter. It's just like stuck in my head. You know, like you hear.
That's a killer name for a football player. Bryant, what do you got?
I'm not going to take the elephant in the room either. Everybody should know what 52 should be. But I'm going to take a shot at Manny Lawson.
That was a good shot. He's not on here, but that was a good shot.
Okay.
John Jay, what do you got?
Well, I thought people would go with Patrick Willis. He was my favorite player, so that's the obvious.
John LaJoy, what do you got?
John Hill.
Yep. All right. We're going to be back to starting with Brian at 53. Bryant, 53. But
Yes.
hold on. I got to read all the names first, don't I? George Cooper, Jamal Fontenay. We have a Brock Gutierrez, John Hill, Larry Kelm, Travis Kellens. That's another good name for a football player. Bobby Leonard, Jeff what the heck? McIntry? Yeah, McIntry. Blanchard Montgomery, George Morris, Randy Neal, Carl Rudke, Jim Schwartz. That's kind of ironic. Hal Schoner, TJ Slaughter, Edward Thomas, Skip Vanderbilt, Patrick Willis, Pete Wiseman, and Joe Zelenka. Zelenka, my bad. Zelenka. Jim Schwartz? Dude's like 10-1 or something against Kyle. We should hire him. Oh, that's right. We have a DC. So number 53, and this time we start with Bryant. Bryant, what do you got?
Jeff Ulbrich.
Yep. He was a prospect to be our DC, and we got told no, I guess. Or I don't know what happened there. John Jay, what do you got?
Navarro Bowman.
Wow. These are all really good linebackers. John LaJoy, what do you got?
D. Winters.
Wow, he has number 53.
Mm-hmm.
I'd know that if I'd actually see it. If our head coach played rookies. Hint.
Technically, he was one of the guys that was on the field when we got that flag. Remember?
Yeah. Hey, like I said, I'd know this if we actually played rookies. Just.
Yep.
Anyway, Melissa, what do you got?
I'm gonna probably butcher the hell out of this name, but Mark Nazaucha. I believe wore it for like 2 or 3 years, and if not, Kamiko Ture definitely had it for like no games, but wore 53 when he was here.
Mark was that what was it?
Nazaucha. I don't know how to.
I am not that. I'm not even going to say your name, sir, because I'm just going to chop it up. Okay.
I know
So,
you.
Tyrell Adams, Alvin Bills, and then my phone locks. Navarro Bowman, Mike Doodle, Tommy Hart, Bill Johnson, Milt McCoyle, Dean Moore, Frank Moores, Mark Zujoa, Dude, this guy was with us from 2018 through 2021. Who even are Tony Peterson, Bill Romanowski? Kind of surprised no one guessed that. Tom Sebron, Kamako Ture. Hey, I remember him just because of his name. We signed him. He's supposed to help out with Edge, and he didn't end up doing anything with us. Jeff Ulbrich, James Williams, a guy's name I'm not going to try because I'm not going to hack it up, and D. Winters.
And David, Bill was going to be my second pick. If somebody said basically D. Winters.
Wow, 54 actually has quite a few. We're John Jay starting it out, aren't we?
Yep.
All right, John Jay.
Well, this is not fair, but Fred Warner.
It's fair. John LaJoy, what do you got?
Craig Puka. If I'm correct on the spelling.
You're correct on the spelling. Well, there's an I, though. But it's pretty, yeah. Melissa, what do you got?
Ray Ray Armstrong.
Yeah. We had us another Ray, huh? Bryant is not present. Maybe he had to go give the youngins some elbows, wrestle with the doggo. Yeah. Wow. He was with us for 5 years. I don't remember him being with us for 5 years. There's the man, number 54, Bryant.
All right. Sorry, guys. Larry Grant.
Oh,
Wow.
Nice one.
Nailed it.
That one's kind of funny, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So we got somebody yelling at their dog that likes to run away from them outside. We got Ray Armstrong, Ed Betty, Ed Bradley, Gal Bruce, Raven Caldwell, Mitch Donahue, my bad. Ron Ferrari. Now that's the last name. Ron Ferrari. That's
Great name for being a running back.
yeah. Larry Grant, Roderick Green, Rod Hadley, Marquez Harris, Bob Harrison, Harold Hayes, Marley Huff, Tom Hall, Travis LeBoy, Jack Manley, Cassius Marsh, Bob Martin, Mary, really? Marv. My glasses deceive me. I need to clean them. Marv Matsuzak. Man, I'm so sorry. If you want to cuss at me in the chat, it's fine. Matt Mellon, Nick Moody. Nick Moody?
Mm-hmm.
Ed Pine, Craig Pookie, Bill Reed, Richard Sigler, Quincy Stewart, Fred Warner, and Lee Woodall. He was actually from 1994 through 99. He was a rookie last time we won a Super Bowl. Nick Moody, is that like a sibling? No, I'm just kidding.
Uncle or probably dad. Yeah.
Cousin, second cousin, twice removed.
Yep.
Oh boy. Yeah, Kirkhouse, that guy was with us for some years. Apparently he had a couple different. Yeah, Romanowski. Bebop, you remember Romanowski, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
You might not. Well, he was 80s. He was mean. Sometimes you
Nasty.
just need that, though.
Yep.
We're going with number 55. There are quite a few names here. Well, a few names I'm looking at that y'all should get, but we'll see. All right. So, John LaJoy, you're starting this one.
One of my favorite guards, center, John Feliciano.
Oh, wow. You got the latest. That's the latest and the greatest.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
Melissa.
you. Joy did not say my name, and I had to get my name because I love this player, and I don't care what anyone says because they trash him to this day, and it's so unfair. But Mr. Clothesline himself, Ahmad Brooks.
Yep.
Over 55 in your hearts, and always gonna be loved.
All right. Bryant, what do you got? You're muted. You're muted.
Ahmad was mine too, but that's okay. Great minds think alike. So, Ray
There was a guy
McLeod.
lately that didn't work out because he was injured. We just
Yeah.
stopped paying him this year.
You know, I'm gonna take a wild gander, a wild guess. Not gander because that means you got to look, right, or you've seen something. But I'm gonna take a wild guess, and I'm gonna say Ray Mitchell.
Oh, there's a Mitchell on here, but it's not Ray.
So I don't get it. I do not get the points. It's not that.
Sorry, Brian. I could have said D
It's
Ford.
cool.
I just had
No,
to say Ahmad Brooks because I haven't said someone.
No,
I
it's okay.
love
It's okay. You know, it's okay. I got close, but no cigar, folks. There's always next time.
Okay, John J.
D Ford.
Yep. I was gonna tell Brian. Sometimes you're found on the road dead. You know, just I'm not. I'm not brand biased, folks. It's just funny. But Ahmad Brooks, Greg Collins, Bruce Ella, John Fawnhorst, John Feliciano, D. Ford, Matt Hazeltine. Wow, that was a long time ago. Scott Hilton, Bob Horn, Bill Jessup, John Johnson, Kevin Mitchell. He was actually on our Super Bowl squad, the last Super Bowl squad. Hannibal Navies, Hank Norberg, Pete Salata, Akeem Spence in 2022. Peter Temiopouda. Oh boy. Winfred Tubbs and Jamie Winborn. Jamie Winborn was with us for like 4, maybe 5 seasons. We are switching gears to number 56. John LaJoy, you went first last time, so now it's Melissa's turn, right?
And I think we got
Melissa.
David.
Melissa number
green screen.
Yeah, Melissa number 56.
The reason I hate all Alabama players, Reuben Foster.
Oh man, I forgot he. No, I didn't. That was the worst draft pick. Oh, let's trade up and take this guy. Oh, this guy we took in the 3rd round from BYU is better. Go figure.
Yeah.
Right? Bryant, number 56.
Oh boy. Wow, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm totally blanking. Yeah, I'm totally blanking. I had a name and now I
Think
can't.
Hot Boy.
Oh boy. I guess I know Reuben Foster. That was the big one. I know Sean Alexander did not wear it, but that's the name that's in my head right now. So I'm going to say, oh boy, I'm sorry, David. Pass, I guess. I totally don't have a name.
There is a current player, and there's one who, when I read his name, you're going to be smacking your head. John
I
Jay,
know.
what do you got?
So I spoke to this person on a stream 2 years ago, Dylan Farrell.
That's correct. John LaJoy.
Austin Bryan.
Oh yeah.
That's the current guy. That's the
And
current guy.
Brian, I sort of give you a hint when I said a name. And he's been a talk of maybe coming back to the team.
I should just give him this because it's close.
No.
Yeah, he should know this
Hold
one.
on.
What a hot
Hold
boy.
on, hold on.
You're
I'm about to go on the list. We have Quan Alexander,
There you go.
Pete Brown, Austin Bryant, John Kearney, Darren Cornell. I know that's how you say it. Chris Dolman.
Oh wow. Yeah, I remember him.
Samsung Ebucom.
Oh wow.
So,
It's okay though, guys. You
Dylan
gotta
Farrell.
try.
Bill
And,
Fisk,
get them all.
Reuben Foster, Tavarius Gooden, Martin Harrison, Steve Hendrickson, Bob Hoskins, Clarence Howell, James Johnson, Terry Killens. You had a couple numbers, didn't you?
Yeah, he did.
Scott McKillop. Oh, that's a good football name. Brandon Moore, Fred Quillen, Shane Scove. You remember Shane Scove? I kind of do. Nathan Stupar and Joe Wesley. So we're on number 57.
Mm-hmm.
this one's gonna hurt because I know someone's gonna say it, and
And it's Bryant Culp first. BC.
Come on, BC, say it.
Bill Murray. I can't think of anything right now, guys. I'm having a blank.
Bill
Never
Murray. That's funny. Oh my goodness. John Jay actually said this name earlier, I think. Or
That's
someone
what I
did.
Earlier, and you beat
Someone did. John Jay, what do you got?
I'm not going to take the obvious. I'm going to take Michael Will Hoyt or whatever that.
He was
That's
a good
correct.
player.
He's with us for 4 years.
He was a good player.
2012 through 2016. John LaJoy?
Jason Kyle.
Yep. Melissa?
Big Pie Dre Greenlaw, DeAndre
Okay.
Greenlaw, however you want to call it. He is the best thing ever. He's my favorite current Niner. And you said Eli Harold. How did you not go back to that?
Yeah, Eli Harold. Eli Harold he did wear it, and he's the guy we traded away. But
Oh my gosh.
Cornelius Anthony,
Mhm.
Ed Bellotti, Dan Buns, Paul Carr, Tom Kuzno. Same dude. You had 56 too, man. Floyd Dean, Kevin Dean, Chris Draft, Brent what? Favre? Bernays. That's a Y. I need to clean my glasses something fierce, folks. Forgive me.
Here you go, David and Brian.
Terrence Garvin.
I got
Dre
some glass
Greenlaw,
cleaners.
Eli Harold. I'll just take some Windex to him in the other room here in a minute. Oh, I'm focused on the game right now, buddy. I didn't see it.
I did.
Look at this. He's got a beard. He's got quite the beard growing there. It's,
What's up, guys?
Hey,
Um,
Carl.
anyway, Eli Harold, Marvin Harrison, Ricky Jackson. That was 94-95. He's on the Super Bowl squad. Sam Kennedy, Randy Kurt, Tom Kovac, Keaton Christick, Jason Kyle, Bill Leposki. Yep. Jim Maxwell, Dennett Morris, Frank Nunley, Matt Wilhelm and Michael Wilhoit. 2 numbers to go, and then we're in mock draftville. That's right. We're doing a mock draft tonight. Number 58. I'm honestly thinking, John Jay, you started the last one, right?
Mhm.
Yep, Bryant started the last one.
Huh?
Bryant started the last one.
Oh, so it's John Jay's turn. I had his name in my mind. That's why I asked. John Jay, who do you got for number 58?
Uh,
58.
He was with us? I don't remember that guy even being on the team.
58.
damn.
I'm stuck with you too, man.
Oh my gosh.
Remember, a guess is better than passing.
I said this earlier. I don't know if I'm right. Eli Harold. I don't know.
He actually had that one.
He did?
Yes,
Oh wow.
he did. He had that one.
Anyway.
David Corona.
58.
Remember,
58.
a guess is better than passing.
Yeah. 58. Man. What's his name? Can't think of it right now.
It's that one guy.
I say, huh?
It's that one guy.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna guess Gibson.
He took a
Probably
crack at
not.
it, but nope.
No.
John LaJoy, who do you got?
Alex Bartier from Practice Squad.
Alex Barrett.
Yep.
Oh, there goes my pen. It's like
Sorry,
it's like my pen bounced off Luder Jr.'s ankle. Oh.
Sorry.
this roster, I studied a lot of these guys' numbers.
Jake, please get off the wire.
Melissa, who do you got? Number 58.
Oh, before my Yorkie knocks my wire over again, I'm gonna go with the last giant I was happy to be part of the squad, Weston Richburg.
Yep. Bryant. Number 58.
John Farley. John Farley.
John Farley.
I know.
Nope. Nice guess though. But we have Alex Barrett. Let's see, John Jay, you went, right?
Mhm.
You started it.
Yep.
Okay. Alex Barrett, Gordy Suricino. I'm having my tongue is just in knots today. Forgive me. Jack Chappell, Elvis Doomerville. Does anybody remember this guy? He was
I
like
do.
a beast with the Broncos. Eli Harold, Walter Johnson, Alex Joseph, Todd Kelly, Randy Kurt, Bill McCoy, Mark Nichols, Jack Nix, Weston Richburg, Corey Smith, Jim Snedecke. Yeah, that's how that's pronounced. I thought I hacked that up. Howard Stedham, Frank Strong, Nick Suzoff. Wow, Susoff. Yeah, that's nice. Chase Thomas, Keena Turner, and Billy Wilson.
You really
How can everyone have a name like Billy Wilson, for heaven's sake? 59. And it's going to start at David Corona if he's left the building.
David.
Yeah.
David
59.
Corona did what the Rams did in the playoffs. He decided to leave early. Oh.
Nah, 59. My brain's not working today.
Oh, Brian, you were one number wrong.
58. Alex Alexander?
59.
They were at 59.
Yeah, I'm just guessing.
Okay. John LaJoy, what do you got?
Jonathan Goodwin.
Yep. What was he? Wasn't he like an offensive lineman?
I think so.
Melissa, who do you got? Number 59.
Aaron Lynch.
Yep.
Oh man, forgot that guy.
I know you. There's always someone that makes you go, "Oh, I should have known that." Bryant, number 59. Who do you got?
I have.
He has a jersey, folks.
I have John Butler, and it better be right.
John Butler. Yeah, buddy. That's crazy. You have an authenticated jersey?
It's a practice jersey though, so his last name's not on the back of it.
Oh.
But this is a real deal jersey.
Yeah, it is. Wow.
Oh, who's that?
That's my
That's
cousin.
the name he just guessed, you know.
Oh,
I'm going to say it was an educated guess. John Jay, what do you got?
Current player is Curtis Robinson, linebacker.
Oh, isn't that the guy from the practice squad or whatever?
Yep.
That's right.
how many numbers
we
we
need
going
to draft.
today?
We need to draft a linebacker, even though we have D Winters and Jalen Graham.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we need to draft a linebacker. We need to draft a corner, even though we have 5 on the roster right now. Yep.
We're going all the way, Corona. All the way.
There's just some things. There's obviously some things I don't agree with when it comes to narratives. But Keith Browner, John Kondo, Keith DeLong, Shane Elam, Thaddeus Gibson. That's who you were thinking about, I think, Bryant. Reggie Givens, Jonathan Goodwin, Brent Screenley, Willie Harper, Fulton Kendall, Alex Lloyd, Aaron Lynch, Ned Maloney, Justin March, Curtis Robinson, Joe Walker, Cody Wallace, Ray Wells, and Renauld Williams. Centennial, what's up, buddy? What's going on, Kenny? Tony, I know you're probably watching. It's always a pleasure. Who else we got in the chat here? Well, right now it's just Kenny and Sentinel. Wolf. We got a wolf sighting.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out. Got a wolf sighting. What's up,
What's
buddy?
What's up, everybody in the chat?
Be careful while you're driving now.
Here's a picture of a fish.
Yes, that's his. He has 2 YouTube channels. He has the Niner Gang Wolfcast. Ooh, Bebop, if you're still in the house. What up, buddy? Eric Wallace, resident Seahawks fan. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Bebop. Dang, who else we got here? We got Dawn. She might have headed out already, though. She's back east, and she's got youngins.
Yep.
It's that kid.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yo.
There's Tony. Good evening. Good time to shout out the chat because we got 1 number to go, and then guess what?
Mock draft.
Mock draft coming in hot. Sentinel, what's good? But yeah, buddy. So we got number 60. That's what's coming up next. So rack your brains, folks. And I lost my place on who's starting. It's Melissa, right? John LaJoy, did you start the last one?
I did.
You did, so it's John LaJoy. John LaJoy, we're starting with number 60.
All right, I'm going to pick Ben Lynch.
Yep. Melissa?
Roland Lakes.
Yeah. Yep. Bryant?
Chuck Norris.
Chuck, you have me actually looking at the list.
I mean,
You
Chuck
have
Thomas.
me actually looking at the list, Bryant. What's up with
I mean, Chuck Thomas. Chuck Thomas.
Chuck Norris? That's funny.
There's a Chuck Thomas.
Chuck Thomas is the right answer. John Jay.
Ooh, did Daniel Brunskill wear number 60?
Yes, he
Yep.
did.
Okay.
Yes, he did.
Oh, good job, Jay.
David Corona.
Oh, I was gonna say that one right now. 60. I know he was a offensive guy. Brindle?
Nope.
No.
Believe it or not, there's only one player to win it to wear it. Well, two players to wear it since the year 2000.
Oh,
Daniel Brunskill is one of them. Mike Calhoun, not one of them. John Chorna, not one of them. Steve Knutson. Wow, that's Ronald Lakes, Mel Land, Ben Lynch. He is the other player that's worn it since the year 2000.
Mhm.
Blanchard Montgomery, Joe Rudolph, Bill Sandlifer, Vince Stroth, Chuck Thomas, Ken Times, and Jerry Wilkinson. And that's wrapping up the trivia for the night. It is friggin' time to have some fun. I might just use this. There's another mock draft site I'm trying. I like the Draft Buzz because it shows you pictures of the players, though. You know. So
been
you got the
using this
Pro
one,
Football Network, and that's okay.
I've been using
PFF
this-
was the go-to until they made everyone want to give them money, or need to give them money to use them. What is that? Was that the Fanatics?
Try
Yeah,
this one. Let me see.
we're gonna try this one, which is it's Sports Kita is what it's called. Not sponsored, YouTube. I am not signing in with Google.
Or you could try. I'll send it to you later. I like this one, but check it out later.
Setting it up right now, and then I'll share it once I get there because it'll cut through a lot of the crap.
Oh,
And once I click enter draft, it actually starts on this one. So share screen. Do. I love this thing I bought specifically for doing this stuff. I don't actually use it for anything else. I don't even make any money off YouTube, folks. I don't. But I'm willing to spend money on it because guess what? I find it fun.
Mhm.
hopefully I can get my channel up pretty soon too.
And there it is. It's up. Okay, now that I see it's up, we're going to enter draft. And it should just automatically go. Don't you show that ad. Okay.
Okay, really quickly, if anybody is in the chat and they're listening, what's your go-to dipping sauce for chicken McNuggets? I already threw out the honey mustard, and there's been
Sweet and sour,
sweet and sour. Okay, let's go.
honey mustard.
Yeah, with cheese on.
I got a couple of them.
Well, don't waste them all or tell everybody. Let everybody else, you give out
Okay.
one.
I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good. But we got some. I like barbecue with honey mustard. We got ranch as a backup. All right. The chat is popping.
I'm saying no to trading out of the first round for a whole bunch, and I'm saying no to trading them 2 picks for trading way back and not getting much this year.
Okay, but
43
don't
and 110. 45 and 2. Nah, we're taking our first rounder.
Wait. Go back to the Saints and counter.
Dude.
Go back to the Saints and counter.
Okay, hold on.
They're going to reject it, but just see if they take it.
It's not letting me go back to the Saints. Maybe I hit reject on that one already.
All right, no worries.
But yeah, we gotta pick someone here. And the center is gone. That sucks.
Get Troy.
Look, they actually have him listed as a guard. You remember how I said because of his size, he's probably more like a guard? Let's see. Where's our tackles at? Nope. Where's my center go? Oh, that's a big no. Yep. We're taking a guard. Well, hold on. Let's go back to all. And the best edge is Braylon Trice. 6'4", 269, and it doesn't say jack about him. That sucks. We're taking Tro Fatunu. Taking that offensive lineman. You always build from the trenches out, right? Mm-hmm. I'm going to grab water. Hopefully I can make it back before the pick comes up.
All right. So thank you, everybody, for coming through. We got Wolf and Kenny and the Sentinel and some guy named Bryant Culp talking about chicken being expensive. All right. So we have a trade on the board. And you know what's the best thing about trades is I like to consider them. And sometimes when you consider them, you don't know what your options are unless you ask, right? So, David, looks like we're at pick 63, and the Bengals, they want our pick bad.
Well, they're offering 80 and a third next year. It says next. 81 and a third next year from Denver.
All right, I'd
and
go
we're back to the Bengals.
Counter. And then take off their third. Take off their third and click on first. How bad do you want that pick? If they give us their first for next year, take that trade. Go ahead and propose. This is how you do hardball, folks.
Hit and confirm. Trade was rejected.
They don't want it.
Obviously, they don't want our pick that bad.
Right. Now get scared when they take it.
They take it and be like, oh boy. All right, so we have a couple defensive tackles. And it doesn't tell us how big he is. Athletic interior defensive tackle. Rising the past 8 months. Smooth, fluid, and easily moves around the field. Plays with outstanding pad level. Fires off the snap with a terrific first step and flashes power in his game. Though does not give up on plays and stays with the action. Oh, that's good. That's something we saw happen last year, right? Penetrates through the gaps of the offensive line and immediately alters his angle of attack. Flows well laterally and gets down the line of scrimmage in pursuit of the action. Displays a variety of hand techniques to protect himself or get off blocks. Wow.
And he is 6'3", and he's 305 pounds, if you guys like to know.
Hey, McNina.
That's a good short center of gravity. Next guy is
McNina.
from Michigan, but
his nickname is
gap.
Yeah,
don't.
his nickname is Monster. He has an uncle that used to play, and same with his dad. I looked him up already.
We just took a guy that was considered a guard, so we're not going to do that.
Hey, you think the Niners could pick up that guy from the Dolphins, or he wants too much money?
You mean Hunter?
No, the other guy from the Dolphins, 94, Williams, I think they did French tag him.
Wilkins?
Yeah, I think so. Dolphins.
I think his last name is Wilkins. He's a defensive lineman.
Yep.
But I'm surprised they didn't franchise tag him. And we don't franchise. The only person we've ever franchise tagged is Robbie Gould. So what do you think of this pick, Bryant? Should we take this guy, the thick fella?
That's all up to you guys. I know when we get to pick 98, I want Braden Rice. If we don't take him at 98, we won't get him. But right now, you guys go ahead and decide. I am good with what you guys decide.
Let's see where these guys rank him.
Braden Rice, he's ranked 124. 124, 125.
This is a different. He's ranked 159 on this one.
Okay.
Which they're all different, and I don't know why that is, folks. But they are all different. Go figure, right?
Dude, it's basically
We got tight
different
end
ratings.
here. Tight end, the best one's 104. Wide receiver, center? Nope. None of these guys are worth taking. Let's go back to all. So I'm honestly wanting, we always build in the trenches, and right now the best player available is this here guy, this here thick fella, and we currently only have Hargrave, Armstead, and we know Armstead's going to miss time, and we have Kalia Davis, who hasn't really. I mean, he did show some run stuffing abilities, but for some reason hasn't been able to stay on the field. I honestly think we should take this defensive tackle.
Yeah, go for it.
It'd be cheap for 4 years. Who else we got our eye on here, Bryant?
Let's do an experiment. Let's not take Braden Rice at 98. Let's not do it, okay? Because it's not the end of the world. And we're going to see if my prediction's correct.
Wow, they got Luke McCaffrey way back at 224. Where do these guys have Frank Gore Jr.?
Oh, he's probably in the 400s.
He's at 219 on this one.
Oh, really? Gore's at 219?
Yes.
Wow. The one we were doing the other night, he was undrafted. Okay,
so for our number 94 pick, we got 118 and 150 from Indianapolis. See who else is offering what. And Cincinnati wants to trade with us again. They want to give us a 107. They really won our 237. I think that's the second time they've wanted that.
Yep. Don't trade with them. Unless you go and counter and ask for that first round pick again.
These guys want. Honestly, I don't even know who's available. I'm rejecting both, though. And I'm on offense. Let's see defense. Another defensive tackle. Ooh, the best punter in the draft. We don't need a punter. He's from George Kittle's Iowa, though. And we just got a guy, and he's more than a one gap. So we don't do one gap. Not with the wide 9. And we have an edge. Neeland. He's Neeland. I like that name. Disruptive pass rusher who shows a lot of athleticism. Fires off the snap with explosive first step and displays good change of direction ability. Quick moving laterally in pursuit of plays down the line of scrimmage. Competitive, fluid moving in every direction and covers a lot of area on the field. bends off the edge, so he's got that bend. I've always made fun of that term, folks. Don't worry. Keeps his feet moving and continually works his hands. Explosive, strong for his size, and flashes power. Gives great effort out of plays. Well, and plays hard even when his team is getting smashed. Should you really use that term in today? Possesses average size, does not show a closing burst. Oh, this is the negatives. Struggles against bigger defensive tackles. Isn't this guy supposed to be an edge? You mean offensive tackle? That's kind of poorly written. Neyland is a good football player who is tough to handle. Who's tough to handle standing over tackle and coming out of a 3-point stance with Western Michigan. He lacks great upside. Yeah, he could be a solid situational pass rusher and core special teams player. I don't know about that.
I would say this guy would be more like a Reuben Foster.
Oh, geez.
Because I'm looking at his stats ratings right now.
Okay, so let's look at tight ends again. My guy is gone.
Who's gone?
That Stenham. The guy I like, he's like George Kittle size. He's pretty much George Kittle 2.0. He's gone. That sucks. Hey, there's Kingsley. Nope, that's the wrong Kingsley because that guy's out of Florida. Who are we taking? Corner, edge, linebacker. And I get dead silence, folks. Chat, who should we take here?
Well, 94. Who have we taken so far, David? Can we go to my picks? Our picks?
Yeah.
And David, while I'm talking to you, who is the guy that we got from Australia? He was the fullback that we tried to make him a fullback. He was a rugby player. Was his name Jared Hayne or was it Hyde? Because Hyde was number 28.
I think it was it a Jared Hayne?
It was like Jared or
Josh Hokett and Letter.
We got a guy from Australia, and his name was Hayne or something like that. My wife's cousin bought his jersey, and he was supposed to be that guy because he could play rugby, but he just didn't get a good chance with our team.
It was Jared Hayne.
Okay.
Jarryd Hayne, Hayne.
He wore what did he wear? 32? What number did he wear?
38.
38. 38. That's right.
I'm actually looking at a picture of him right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far we've gone trenches with our first two picks. We got a guard.
Okay.
And we got a defensive tackle, which we need. We need interior linemen.
Okay, so go to best available player, and that's what we're on right now.
Yep.
What is
where we're at right now?
Xavier Legette from the Gamecocks land on your rankings?
Ooh, we got an offensive tackle right here from Utah.
That's who I've been looking at right there.
6'4", 321. Ooh, he's a big fella. That's about right. That's about Trent Williams-ish. When it comes to size, I don't know about athleticism though.
Yeah, sign Kool-Aid.
So you wanna draft this offensive tackle out of Utah? Satua Lami?
Yeah, if you want to take him, that's fine. That's fine with me.
I'm honestly looking at, We need offensive line help, and everyone they've drafted is crap.
Now, see, this
These
is where
guys they're making us the same trade offer, Brian.
Yep.
The same trade offer for 4 picks later.
I'm telling you. So counter their trade, take away the 150, and put that as a first and see if they take it. They want
For next year?
Braden. Yep. They want Braden Rice.
And they obviously didn't want our pick.
Okay, so now whoever we pick can't be Braden Rice. Watch. We're making an experiment, folks.
It's only 4 later, and the top 4 are still the top 4. That's weird.
Okay, so let's go to
John Jay. You got any input on this, buddy? What would you take right here
for 98?
Yeah,
So we got
guard. We got
tackle.
A defensive tackle out of Miami, and they keep saying he's a 1 gap guy. That won't work in a wide 9.
Mm-hmm.
We got a punter, which we got a punter. We don't need a punter. There's a corner out of Ohio State, an edge, which we do need that position because we currently only have 3 under contract.
Mm-hmm.
And then a linebacker, another offensive tackle, which I didn't really check this guy out. He's body-wise is the same guy we just drafted. Stays with assignments and works well with line mates. Overextends and bends at the waist. Ooh, that's a back injury waiting to happen. Not really nimble or agile. Yeah, you're not going to work for us, buddy.
I would take TJ Temple.
Yeah, I agree.
If you guys want the number 3rd basic cornerback in the college draft class this year, and he does have some good speed too.
Mm-hmm.
I've been big on we don't need a corner, but I'll draft.
Whoa. Then wait. Then we should vote. Do we want to take Tyron Hopper because his name's really cool, or do we want to take a corner?
Tyron Hopper. That is a cool name. You're not lying.
He would sell jerseys.
Same with Temple, if you'd like to know too.
Is that Temple or Tampa?
Tampa,
I meant.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to have Tampa on the back of my jersey. Just saying.
Come here. Are you okay?
And plus, he's Brock Purdy's old teammate too.
Okay, so if we was to take Tampa, okay, what does he play? Is he outside, inside, and what do we need at corner?
Where's his no profile? 6'1", almost 200 pounds.
I'm not opposed to it. I just want to know if he would be a fit for our team, or if he's just going to be somebody that we're like, okay, we're stockpiling.
I mean, being 6'1", that's a definite plus.
Okay,
especially playing corner, and typically nickels are like the shorter guys.
Yeah.
Right, Sentinel's making the call. He says take him, so he's with John LaJoie. Take Tampa. And then I'd also shout out to Andrew for coming through. Thank you, Andrew.
And plus his mock grade is a 6.24 from Next Gen Stats.
Is that like PFF?
NFL,
yeah.
Oh. I'm not looking at draft results. I'm just looking at my picks. The punter's still on the board, Bryant. Crimes are happening.
Don't take him.
Oh, there he goes. The Steelers got him. And we're at pick 125. Philly, which I don't like helping.
Reject that one.
Helping teams that could be our opponent in the playoffs. 160, 170, and 189 for our 125.
That sounds like they're desperate since Jason Kelsey retired.
Mhm.
You're right.
You're welcome.
And I can see why.
Mm-hmm.
Look at here. There's a center. 6'4", 310 out of Georgia. So you know he's played against some good competition.
Mhm.
And that is the Eagles' favorite place to get their players.
It is. Nice size tight end. He's only 6'1".
Yeah, he's good. You know, I'm a
So then let's mess with them. Let's mess with them and not take them. Because then they're going to get in their head, like, why didn't he take them? We tried to offer them all this good stuff, and they didn't want them. So maybe by not taking them here,
Right.
the stock will fall.
That's a guard from Utah right there.
Mhm.
They definitely want somebody bad. If they're going to trade 3 picks for our 1 pick right now, we definitely need to. But see, maybe they're trying to get us to take the wrong guy, and they're trying to make us do a pressure pick. Take the punter, David. Take the punter.
No, the punter was taken by the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay, is Braden Rice still available?
You know what?
He's there. Take him.
He is there. Our next pick is 132 at 7 away.
Okay, let's let it ride. Let's let it ride. If you don't take him here, let's see.
This is gambling. This is gambling, buddy. I'm gonna take the center. I'm gonna take the center because I know that's what the Eagles wanted.
All right, let's do it.
We definitely know Spongy would not go for that one.
Ooh, Houston. D'Amico Ryans is calling Kyle and going, if you trade back 4 spots, I'll give you the 236 pick. But we're here to draft Brendan Rice, aren't we?
When's our next pick?
That's who Texas are going to pick.
Wait. When's our next pick?
179, 176.
Yep. Yeah, he's going to be gone by then.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is on the board? Because are we seriously drafting a wide receiver, folks? Now we have to talk.
Okay, well, yeah.
We drafted a wide receiver.
Dude, we have Cameron LaHoo, which we have no idea. You know, we have Braden Willis, who Kyle will take the red shirt off of him next year. I don't know if he's going to do that to Cameron LaHoo. So we have 3 tight ends under contract right now.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes down to wide receivers, we got what? Ayuk, Debo. Jennings is a restricted free agent, right? Mm-hmm. And we have Danny Gray and Bronny Bell.
We did draft a wide receiver last year. That's what I'm getting at. So are we really going to take a wide receiver right now?
Yeah.
Are we anticipating losing Ayuk or Jennings?
You never. So when it comes to Jennings, we're going to send him. We're going to tender him, and a team could actually match that tender and just trade us a draft pick and sign him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then
Jennings I'm honestly thinking that could happen from that Super Bowl. Remember the Super Bowl performance he had?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking that's going to happen.
Where does Xavier Legette come in on the wide receiver rankings? Player from South Carolina.
Xavier what?
Legette. I think it's spelled Legettete.
I'm just looking for the first name at this point.
Cool.
I'm thinking he's gone. Because we're way down to 419.
I'm pretty confident if you don't take Braden Rice right now, he's gone. I'm pretty confident.
Yeah, if we don't take him now, we're not taking him.
No.
That's literally how it is.
And Brian,
let's see his draft profile.
Brian, no one's gonna forget Juwan Jennings because he not only caught a touchdown, but he threw a touchdown. And Nick Foles and Juwan Jennings are the only players to ever do that in all of Super
Well,
Bowl.
I'm not thinking that the Niners would cut him either. But like David said, if somebody offers us or counters and offers him more money, then we lose him. So unless he wants to come back for a team friendly deal, that's the only way I see him staying. If he
And
doesn't
then,
get,
I mean, what happens is we'll get their draft pick, but that doesn't necessarily replace the player, you know.
right. But I don't want
And
to see him
then-
go anywhere. But just
I don't want to see him go anywhere either. But that's the harsh reality is we might a team might just be like, you know what, we need this guy. And I honestly think the Texans are that team because what would that do for C.J. Stroud? Having a reliable guy for third down and a big target like that, right?
I'd much rather send Debo to the Texans.
Brandon Rice
I
is
know,
6'3".
but that would only save us. Let's see, we would take a $21 million cap hit, and I think that would only save us like, what is it,
Not that much.
$2.7 million? So I don't know. I mean, we don't know what the front office is thinking. They might just restructure Debo, then trade him. You never know, right?
that's what they're talking about.
So as you
You
think
never
of it,
know,
Juwan
right?
Johnson, ever since his rookie year, has been playing on 1-year tenders, and usually he would always wait for like the guys who would go on IR and for like final cuts and everything else
Holy
to get those
moly.
deals.
Brian, do you see the size of this guy? 6'7", 269. That's like having an extra offensive tackle out there.
And plus his dad played too, if you guys like to know that.
Span forward, strong, stay square as a blocker.
God would love
Easily
him.
controls his opponents in one-on-one blocking situations.
God would love him.
Effectively uses his hands, blah, blah, blah. I'm looking for something. Extends his hands as a pass catcher, adjusts to the throw, and makes the reception away from his frame. Offers the quarterback a massive target and displays strong hands. Consistent hands catcher who nicely tracks the pass in the air. Not quick releasing off the line of scrimmage. Plays to one speed and isn't as fast as his 40 time. What?
You know what that looks like? That looks like McGlinchey.
So Brian,
Dude, he's 6'7", 270. Imagine
big is
Kyle
McGlinchey?
going, okay, these guys are
6'4",
really getting to
George
Brock.
Kittle.
And
So this guy's bigger than all of our tight ends
Yep.
because our tallest one is 6'5". I just looked.
Okay, so
Yes.
you guys know what happens with tight ends too, right? You know what happens with tall guys, right? How do you take down a tall guy? You take out
Their
their
legs.
knees. You take out their knees.
Ankles too.
he's also 270 pounds, though. He's a big boy.
I think that's McGlinchey, guys. I'm gonna Google how big McGlinchey is because
It's McGlinchey, but can pass catch. And
Well, okay, so we already have two tight ends. One can block and one can catch, right? So it doesn't always be one. And then we have Cameron Latou, and we make fun of him because
Cameron drop too.
right? So it's like just because they're supposed to do this
who's the
doesn't mean
blocking
they do
tight end?
it.
So if you're talking about Charlie Warner's a free agent, I believe.
Both of them
Charlie
Two-
Warner
Charlie Warner.
and Ross Dwelly are both free agents, and I
Wastrelli's not on our roster no more. I'm looking at it.
Neither one of them will be. That's why we drafted tight ends last year, and that's why there's a chance we'll get a tight end this year.
Brian, what's the likelihood my most hated player in the entire world of all hated players is finally off this roster this year?
Juice.
I
hate him.
I didn't know you liked Ross or didn't like Ross that much.
No, I was not talking about Ross Dwelly.
Well, Jennings and Juice both were really significant players in the Super Bowl. They're not going anywhere. Juice is going to take a
with
pay cut
his
before.
wife's fashion career. Maybe this is finally the year that he stops being a cancer and eating up $8 million a year.
I think that's a opportunity and chance because I think he would restructure to stay on the team because he's part of the team. He wants to win a chip with the team. It was sad to look at the Cabo Click pictures this year. There was only like 2 of them standing there. Maybe everybody else was in the water. I don't know what happened.
Maybe they said, "All right, we're just blowing it up and rebuilding." I'm just kidding. So we've got a wide receiver, a center. Close that. A center, right?
Shout out to Jim.
We
Everett.
have a corner, a tackle, an offensive tackle, a defensive tackle, and a guard. So right now, I'm looking at it like we need safety depth, we need linebacker depth. Did we draft an edge yet?
I think we did. Like the start of it, wasn't it?
No, we drafted an interior
David?
defensive lineman.
Troy still there? From Washington?
You talking about the offensive tackle?
Yeah, from Washington. Is he still there? Oh,
Yeah,
we got him early. Okay, we got him early.
Yeah, he was the first pick. He was the first pick we made. Who's this guy from UCLA? Anyone know anything about Grayson Murphy?
I do.
He's got a cool name.
What do you got?
He's a really good player. He's like, well, UCLA, they're not known for like USC. He's like a very underrated player. I watched him play. Guy's a gamer.
If anybody in the chat knows what a Bruin is, please put it in the chat. If you know what a Bruin is.
Daniil Hunter, get over here. Yeah, we do need edge help there, Kenny. You ain't lying.
Hey, do you guys know if Bryce Huff is going to resign with the Jets or is he going free agent?
Who?
Bryce
Drafting
Huff
an edge
from the
right
Jets.
here. We got that edge.
A man who brews beer.
So who's
That's
a free agent?
Bryce Huff from the Jets. Does anyone know if he's signing back with them or is he going out on the market?
Well, right now it's still they still have a chance to negotiate with him, so it's too early to tell.
Okay.
You can negotiate with your own before the tampering deadline comes up. Once the tampering deadline hits, if they don't have anything worked out with him, then yeah, he's hitting the market. And we're at 2. Hey, we got 2 picks in a row. We got 2 picks in a row. Our picks are offensive guard. And quit doing that. But offensive guard. Defensive tackle, offensive tackle, corner, center, wide receiver, edge. Honestly, feel like we need a safety and a linebacker to help out that special teams unit. I don't know how you guys feel.
Hey, I'm gonna leave. The rain's starting to pick up again, and Jake is getting really antsy, and he keeps knocking over my Kindle. So, night, fellas. It was nice hanging out with you.
Thanks, Melissa.
All right, Melissa. Have a good night.
Good night.
Thanks for coming. Mississippi State, Notre Dame. I just drafted an edge, so we have a little more edge action going on. Says nothing about this guy.
I'm a little bit biased. I would go with a Northern Dame player.
Intense linebacker who flies around the field to get involved in the action. Attacks opponents, plays with reckless abandon, and drives through tackles. That's all you have to say. He's a 49er. That's like you just described our linebacker core. All right, we get the next pick too. And we haven't picked up a safety yet. Is there any close? Oh, boy.
You see the name on the board. That's the only one that's worth picking up.
I know.
Corson.
I did it.
Back to see if McCaffrey's still available.
I hope he is. We'll see. We got Brendan. Hey, we got 2 out of 3. We're doing pretty good.
I'm doing pretty good, folks.
We need a safety, though. We need a safety for depth reasons. Is it to us yet? Yes, it's to us.
No, if he's there, you got to take him. Check to see if McCaffrey's there, David. I know we need a safety, but I think he's
Oh,
gone.
no. All the good wide receivers are gone.
Yeah.
Hey, don't do it. What is this thing doing? There we go.
Well, we got Gore Jr. That was good.
And that's the best safety left.
He's from Washington. Those Washington players they're good.
Pretty good. Really, really good. Go Huskies.
Why not? We need a guy for depth.
And his 40 speed is 4.51.
That's pretty good for a safety.
Mm-hmm.
Where do these guys have? Oh, where's your guy, Bryant?
He might not be on the board. I think he's like 300.
They have him. They have him listed up higher.
You think so?
We need a QB. We need a QB3. And look, Ben Bryant.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
You got to kind of take him just for nostalgic purposes.
Well, we need a QB3. You know, we're probably getting Brandon Duck Allen back.
Oh, I hope not.
So there we go. We got us a practice squad or a QB3 guy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go, folks. I might be getting New Jersey one way or the other, huh?
And that's not happening. Hold on. We would like to hear your opinion. Okay, I'll give you a good thumbs up. Why not? This is who we ended up getting. Troy Fontenot, Dwayne Carter. Well, offensive guard. He's actually listed as a tackle. He might have like those T-Rex arms, so that makes him a guard, right? Then you got Dwayne Carter, defensive tackle, Duke. Satoa Lamu, offensive tackle from Utah. TJ Tampa, the corner. That was the chat's pick there. Cedric Van Pran, the center from Georgia. So we're putting in some serious work on the offensive line here. This is something I hope our team does. Brendan Rice from USC, Jerry Rice's son. Grayson Murphy, edge from UCLA. And we now have 4 edges under contract. Maris Lafu from Notre Dame. That gives us, minus Dre Greenlaw because he's going to start the year on the PUP list. That gives us 4 linebackers under contract. Well, 5, right? Because Robinson. I think that gives us 5 linebackers. Brent Gore Jr., which he's actually faster than his dad. Looks just like him, though. The last draft mock simulator showed a picture of him. He looks just like him. Dominique Hampton, the safety from Washington, depth. And our practice squad / QB3, Ben Bryant from Northwestern.
Future franchise Super Bowl winner, 49er. Legend. To be. Hey, we got a guest in the back, David.
Hold on, I'm coming. Dude. Close the window. Who we got? Oh, Corona. Why'd you leave?
Somebody called me right now about rain out tomorrow. Yeah, no umpire for me.
Line safety.
Yeah, Devin Culp should be a player to be looked at because he's from Washington. All the Washington guys, like John Jay said, are going to be looked at. That guy that we were trying to get, if he falls to us, what is it, JC Trotter? That guy is huge, but it doesn't seem like he's going to fall to us. Every time we've done a draft, we've only gotten lucky like one time with him. It's usually Troy from Washington that we've been getting lucky with. So I don't know.
Well, remember the very first mock draft we did, which was done last Saturday. It's mock draft episode 1. That's 49ers mock draft episode 1. That's the name of it. If you want to go to my channel and check it out, folks. But we ended up with JC, and it fell to us. Miracles happen, and we got our 6'6", 335, 4.85 40 running freaking beast to watch Brock Purdy's blind side for hopefully the rest of his career.
Yeah. Oh man. If he falls to us, we kind of have to take him.
Oh, they would be. Now, I don't think I've ever seen 49ers fan raid the headquarters, but if he's there and they don't take him, that might just happen.
There's not too much you can justify taking if he's there and take someone else.
It's just one of those. You don't have to get rid of McKivitz. McKivitz actually played pretty good, filling in for Trent Williams when he was hurt in 2021. So he's a good swing backup tackle. I think he's solid. He's not great, but he's solid where he's at. Our center, as long as he's doubling someone, he's doing all right, but he can't take anyone on one-on-one. We need a center that can take people on one-on-one.
Well, we need a center that wants to do something more, kind of like our long snapper. We need somebody who's a little bit more versatile. You can long snap. That's all you can do.
We should go get that guy from Buffalo.
If you're a center, we want you to do something a little bit more too. Like David's saying, you got to be able to long snap. You got to be able to be, calling out the plays eventually. We need you to be able to be cerebral enough to be able to see what protections we need. And, if you're a center and you're a rookie, I don't know if that's going to be the, necessarily the right fit for our young quarterback, but if they can grow together and it's a great marriage, all right. Right now, you see Brock can kind of set his edge and his protections. He's capable. So if we was to go right now and get a center, that's probably the best time to get him, unless we go after a veteran. And if we go after a veteran, then we're only prolonging the inevitable, right? Sooner or later, you got to go through the growing pains.
Well, you know how Kyle is though. Even if we draft a center early, he's going to be like, "Oh, I need this guy to practice for a year. He's not getting on." Brindle, dude, come on, man. And I don't, like I said, I don't hate Brindle. He's average. He's not bad. He's not great. Burford, it's only his second year. He could get better, right? Banks could also get better. And then we have Trent Williams and Banks on the left. I'm not worried about those two. It's the center of the right guard spot. That's a weakness right now. And it needs to be fixed. It needs to be fixed now. Look at what happened in the playoffs. Our offensive line was getting those guys were getting beat up. And we need guys that can stand their ground. Give Brock Purdy 2.75 seconds, 3 seconds to get the ball off. Don't give him 2 seconds because apparently he needs that extra 3/4 of a second to a second, to get the ball off, right? Like if Burford just stood in front of Chris Jones and, was wasted by Chris Jones, he still would have held him up for just long enough for Brock Purdy to go, "Oh, look, there's Ayuk." Right? Instead, he goes over to help Brindle. It's just that play just didn't make any sense to me. And we'll never know what happened because Kyle's not going to say, well, Burford messed up. You know, he doesn't typically throw his guys under the bus. If he did, he'd say, yeah, Jimmy, you know, I remember 2021, I was on this campaign and we had James Richard Garoppolo at quarterback. I had a saying going on. Don't screw it up. You have one job. Just don't screw up. That's it. And he was, you know, he wasn't playing his best football in 2021. He got hurt twice, you know, and then he got off-season surgery 2 days before we were supposed to trade him. Shout out to him, you know. And it was pretty much, honestly, I think his demise was what happened that off-season, you know, because he could have went in and got the surgery done right after the playoffs were done, and then would have been able to be at people's OTAs, and people actually would have wanted to trade for him, right? Instead, he waited till right before we were going to trade him to go get the surgery. You know, did he do that despite the team? I honestly think so. He won't say it, though. You know, maybe he did it because he didn't want off the team, right? I think it's more of a he didn't want off the team yet. And, you know, he thought he could probably beat out Trey Lance or, you know, someone. And then they didn't even give him a playbook, right? And he's over there throwing on the sideline. And, you know, the news, all the talking heads are making a big deal of it. Then he ended up being QB2 and, you know, actually played the best football he's played with us during the 2022 campaign before he tried taking off with 300 pounders hanging off of him and he broke his foot.
Damn, that's crazy.
But you know, during 2021, that was my campaign is just don't screw it up, you know. And it's like talking about the guy 2017, those last 5 games, he looked really good. Then 2018, he comes in and he tears his ACL, and he was never the same. He never looked like he did in 2017 in those 5 games. Never did. So, you know, at this point, I honestly think his football career might be over.
Yeah, I think he's done.
And he honestly did the Raiders a favor failing that, you know, PED test because they just got out of his guaranteed money. You know, the cap hit, all that. They just got out of all that.
So they could pick up players then. They got money.
Yeah. So, you know, it's just one of those things. I don't want to hear anyone say bring him back. That is not going to happen. Okay,
Bring him back.
I do not want that man back on the team.
Corona, no.
No.
Nah, just kidding. Wee.
Sorry.
They're coming after you, David.
I was gonna say, was that outside my door or?
No, it's David's.
Nah, I'm not on probation, bro. I got off that shit.
I live next to a freeway, so that happens every like 5 minutes.
Oh
no, I think they are. I think they are looking for me.
Kidding? The warm season's coming up, and that's when all the people that forget that to put a muffler back on their car are driving around about a block and a half away. Yeah, it's great. But so that was a great mock draft. You know, thanks for coming to trivia, guys. But I got to hit the sack. I got to do that work thing early in the morning.
Yeah, sorry for coming late. I had Bible.
You're all right. You're all right, David. You're all right. But you know, again, I'm gonna go with the. I got to do the shameless self promotion again, just for all the people. Well, yeah, just for all the people watching. Remember, subscribe to my channel, Bryant's. A lot of y'all already are. This is the Kaepernick jersey he's giving away. and you have to subscribe to Korey Davis. That's Korey with a K, Davis. And
Kenny.
no, just the
no,
three for now.
yeah.
Just that.
It's not a big deal, but we don't want to confuse anybody. So it's just me and David, and we keep throwing Korey out there. Korey's got like almost 500 subscribers now, and we just want to keep doing stuff and saying Korey's name. So that's why we're
Korey Davis with a K, and he has 400 something subscribers. His last video was before the Eagles game. Mm-hmm. It was like the week before the Eagles. I think it might have been the week before the Eagles game.
Yeah, it was right about Thanksgiving. His last show.
That sucks.
But no, it does and it doesn't, because life goes on, and Korey's memory will definitely stick around. David, before we go, I did want to say, there was one play in the Super Bowl, and you were kind of touching on it a little bit, and it was, that third down, we could have went for, Ayuk for a second, maybe just a click, we would have had a touchdown, or Jennings on the side. But I remembered Korey, and I remember him getting upset with the Jake Moody field goal decision, and we should have just tried it a little bit closer. And I think on third down, I think I would, if we were talking to Korey right now, I'm pretty sure Korey would have said, why don't we give the ball to McCaffrey? At least on third down right there. I mean, he was that close. It was 3rd and 4. We still could have gotten, got a first down, So, I mean, a lot of woulda, coulda, shoulda. But, yeah, we definitely need to invest in our O-line.
They stopped running the ball in the third quarter. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But anyway, well, that was the Super Bowl in the start of the third quarter. We didn't run the ball. But anyway, so subscribe to me, Bryant Culp, this guy right here, and then you got to subscribe to Korey Davis. Screenshot the fact that you're subscribed to our channels, and email it to the email down below there.
Boom.
And then you're entered to win that jersey. We currently only have a few people entered, so the more the merrier.
Yep.
And with that, it's
like Korey says, off all 31 teams, and like what me and McNiner says, F the Lambs.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.